When issues confront a community, it takes the collaborative efforts of people from all walks of life to solve them. Government agencies, corporate and nonprofit organizations, schools, individuals, and faith-based organizations must all bring something to the table in order to effect change. To provide comprehensive quality services to our community's most vulnerable residents, the City of Gaithersburg uses innovative approaches, including partnerships, grants, support programs, and educational outreach. Creative, effective programs are often born from crisis. The city's Wells Robertson House serves as an excellent example of a community solution to a very real need.
This year marks the 25th anniversary of Wells Robertson House. The house, for homeless men and women in recovery from alcohol and drug abuse, has seen over 500 residents pass through its doors.
The house has not only given them the skills they need to transition back into the community, it has also given them a sense of hope for the future. This city jewel evolved from a community issue in the 1980s. Merchants in Gaithersburg's Old Town Historic District expressed concern about panhandling and public drunkenness near their stores. The community came together to delve into the issues and propose solutions. As a result, a new homeless advocacy program was created to get treatment for those with chemical dependency. The Wells Robertson House was purchased and renovated, and its doors opened for those in recovery in 1988.
The house has given me the opportunity to really know myself, what I'm capable of.
If I wouldn't have come in here, I probably wouldn't be alive.
If you're gonna change your life around, you gotta change everything, It's not about just you, it's about everybody that you're around as well.
We want our residents to enjoy this house, their life, so that they'll be able to see a meaningful purpose for change.
I need help with a lot of aspects of my life because I used for 25 years. And, and being here, it's giving me the opportunity to change those behaviors.
Coming to Wells Robertson has really, really helped me a lot. I've really come around a lot. I still have things that I do struggle with, but within my time here left, I'm planning to resolve those problems, and this is really a great house.
I feel like I'm getting my life together and getting on the right track, and I'm very blessed to have this opportunity to have the people from the house help me.
Today, the house's 14 residents live in a community atmosphere that teaches them life and problem-solving skills, provides mental health support, establishes a sound financial base, and introduces them to the myriad of resources this community has to offer.
This is a very, very unique and very successful program. We are so pleased of all the people who have graduated, who have gone on to lead normal lives.
We make such a huge impact in these people's lives. We're literally helping them help themselves to rebuild their lives and go on to have a successful future and then go back and contribute to our community themselves. And I think that's so important and such a great lesson.
The Wells Robertson House is just one example of the many collaborative programs in Gaithersburg. Having young people involved in volunteerism teaches the importance of taking responsibility for the community in which they live. Knitting for a Cause does just that. Partly funded by a grant from the city, students at St. Martin's School get together each week during the school year to knit more than 400 hats for the needy.
I think this is a good program because it's giving back to the community and you can help others.
People that don't have a home and can't afford a hat or something to keep them warm can be warm in the winter.
Parents have gone crazy about it and their kids being involved. Kids that were struggling in the sense of a little bit their self-esteem, sky high, that they're helping somebody. Every time we knit a hat, we celebrate it. We make a big to-do about it. We have a knitting chart. Kids mark on the chart.
The best thing about the class is getting to hang out with friends and knowing that you're giving back to the community.
Some people in the winter, they're not that warm because they don't have a coat or something to keep them warm, so the hats could keep them warm.
First, you get yarn and you put it on the loom. And then you start wrapping around the pegs.
and then you wrap around, and you go around twice, one on the bottom and one on the top, and you keep on doing that, and it goes down in the loom until you're ready to take it out.
The program teaches them that even at their age, the difference they can make through volunteering can have a huge impact on themselves, the recipients of their generosity, and the entire community.
We need to lead by example, but we also need to give our children the opportunities and the tools to learn about the importance of service themselves so they can continue doing it for a lifetime.
Helping someone makes the person that you have helped feel good, but the person who has actually done the work really does feel great afterwards.
I think it's just an overall good thing for them in helping and then their own self-well-being, because they know, like we talk about continuing this all the time, you always need to give back. You need to pay forward, and that's what I'm hoping they're learning.
Home Care Partners is a unique program that allows low-income seniors at Gaithersburg's Forest Oak Towers to maintain their independence. Funded in part through a health care contract administered by the city, nursing aides visit the seniors to help with household duties like laundry, cleaning, and bill paying. This keeps residents living on their own in a healthy and safe environment.
I think everybody wants to be independent. Nobody wants to feel that someone has to wait on them, and nobody wants to be a burden. This program is really unique because it provides just a little bit of help to people who need some support to remain independently in their own apartments.
Basically, I'll do laundry, I'll do housekeeping, clean your bathroom, off the floors, dust, make sure that they also keep safety around, because make sure there's no extension cords and things in the way for them to trip over, and just keep an eye on their overall health as well too.
Well, I can't make my bed, and I can't go down to do my wash, and that's a big help.
Well, it helps. It's encouraging, That means that somebody's thinking about you. And that's what life's about, because you can't live by yourself.
This program fills an important gap in services that is not otherwise met. It gives seniors the care they need to live in the comfort and safety of their own homes, while at the same time providing companionship and allowing them to maintain their dignity.
We understand the dignity of every resident and the importance of investing in that dignity and protecting it. And that's why programs like this are really so important.
Well, the people at Forest Oaks like to have independent living, but there are some things that they just cannot do. They're older, they maybe not have the capacity to do some of the tasks, so we have corporate partners that come in and help.
People who become older really do want to remain independent, and they can in many ways if someone will just help them in some of their tasks.
I think this program is so special because of the aides that we have in the building. They are just wonderful. They generally know everybody, but they are really special to the people that they serve.
They look forward to the company. They look forward to someone just sit and talk. I said, I don't have time to sit and talk. I have to get finished with my work. But they do like the conversation.
Well, when she comes, we talk. We go over certain things. What happened this week and what's going to happen next week and the week after that, and what I should do and what I shouldn't do, which I don't mind, but I enjoy myself.
It gives you a little more confidence in yourself and helps you know that there's someone that will help you.
Just knowing that I make a difference in their life, just being there for them. My service is really needed and required, and they appreciate it.
The collaboration that makes the Smart Sacks program at Washington Grove Elementary School a reality is a true community effort. Combining the resources of the Sodexo Corporation, Manna Food Center, and the City of Gaithersburg, the program provides weekly sacks filled with food for school children who might otherwise go hungry on weekends.
I think all of us want to feel like we leave this earth having made a difference in somebody's life. And certainly providing food for a hungry child, what could be more fulfilling and gratifying to know you made a difference than participating in a program like that.
We actually have 30 to 50 volunteers in the warehouse every day at Manna helping make this operation run. And our volunteers do everything from sorting food, packing the boxes, distributing food, helping us coordinate distribution to our partners like Sodexo. It's amazing to have these wonderful partners like Sodexo who will help us out. So what we're doing here today is we're actually getting all of the food together that needs to go to the children at Washington Grove Elementary School, and we will package it then for Sodexo to come pick it up.
Having good corporate partners is important to the city of Gaithersburg. Our partnership with Manna and the Sodexo Corporation plays a vital role in the fight against hunger in our community.
It was established to help feed children who are at risk of childhood hunger. Often they are on the state-funded meal programs, so they get breakfast and lunch at school. But then when they go home, they don't have food available at night and weekends.
Sodexo employees here at our headquarters office volunteer on a regular basis to support the Smart Sacks program. Under Diana's leadership, she recruits dozens of employees that meet every couple of weeks to collate and pack up Smart Sacks for children in the city of Gaithersburg.
I have a team of about 70 people who volunteer to get together. We get together every 2 weeks, putting the food into the backpacks, and then we deliver them to the school.
The Smart Sacks program that Sodexo supports helps us address some of those issues so that the children are prepared to learn when they go to school, that they're well cared for, and their parents don't have to worry about where some of those meals are going to come from for their children.
Each week, the completed sacks are delivered to the Washington Grove Elementary School, where children pick them up as they leave school for the weekend. Ensuring that these children don't go hungry is the primary goal, but demonstrating that an entire community is committed to making a difference in their lives is at the heart of the Smart Sacks program.
We call the students down right before dismissal, usually on Fridays, and the students know that they are in the Smart Sacks program, and they come on down to our linkages office. There are coordinators of this effort, and the students patiently stand in line and eagerly accept their bags. By our being able to send home these Smart Sacks with a number of our students, their families actually have something to eat over the weekend, and it makes all the difference in the world to that family.
These programs and so many more are only possible because of the collaborative efforts of all our partners in the community and the reason the Wells Robertson House has been such a success. For the past 25 years, this house has allowed people a place to rebuild their lives, letting them go forward to become contributing members of our community. This house is more than a transitional program to our community. It is truly a home.
Wells is a total community effort, and it's because everybody realizes that the disease of addiction impacts everybody, whether it's you directly or whether it's a family member or a friend or a colleague. We all see it, and we want to do what we can to help.
The ultimate goal is to help them to move into sober, affordable housing while maintaining their sobriety. I think when residents leave this house, you get to see the true human resiliency that we all have.
I'm really optimistic about my future here in the house and after I leave the house.
Have my child, have my life. I don't want to live a half life, I want a full life. And Wells Robertson has given me that.
I'm walking away with pride, dignity, my self-respect back, you know, and just in me as a whole. I'm walking back out there being the me that I know that I am.
When somebody finishes the program at Wells, they have the opportunity to return to the community and be a productive member of society.
That's one of the reasons that it's been so successful, because it's large enough that we can help a lot of people, but it's small enough that each person remains an individual.
I think that we give residents a sense of worth. I think that we empower them to be self-sufficient. It's that old saying, you give a man a fish, you feed him for a day, you teach him to fish, you feed him for life. And I think what the residents take out here is the fact that they can take care of themselves with what they learn in here.
The true nature of a community is witnessed in the way it cares for its most vulnerable. Only through collaboration and the continued involvement of an active and concerned citizenry can we provide the necessary supports for our residents. By working together to cultivate a spirit of giving and hope, we are fortifying our community and laying the groundwork for the well-being of future generations.